Let me get you on camera. Where you from?
California.
No, for real. No, I'm serious though.
Watts, baby.
I know where you from though. Where you from?
Eastside PJ Watts.
I'm from Grape Street Rock, nigga.
Right.
They call you, homie?
Big Slice.
Big Slice?
Yes, yes.
All right, nigga. They call me Puto, cuz.
Right.
Nip Hustle. Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
All that and then some to the income. Hit these YouTube streets, find a corner, and bend one. Pull up on Gervonta Tank Davis. Well, I'll be damned. Black man, black man, black man. Hate to hear this, bro. It's like every time we turn around, it's like we either selling ourselves short or we getting the short end of a stick. And they trying to fuck us over at such a high rate, such a continuous, consistent, constant level of, it's so obvious. It's like we don't need to be doing so much to add to it to help them out, man. We got to do better, make better decisions, especially those that we consider successful. They always say, once you're in the public eye, you're a role model, whether you want to be or not, especially when you're an athlete. Because, especially in our community and around the world, professional athlete is one of the aspirations that youth typically share across the board. And almost everyone feels comfortable allowing a young person to aspire to greatness when it comes to athletics and to even mimic the likeness and styles of the greats. So you inherit that. And, I think it's been too many times his name has been caught up with violence or extreme rage in regards to women. And we got to do better in general. It's not something that's ever been my thing. However, I would still take it upon myself to say that we have to do better. But I hate to see him going through this, bro, because eventually we know no matter how much money you have, how famous you are, so eventually you keep reoffending with the same egregious activities, man. They will sit your black down. No further ado, let's see what Tank Davis been up to.
October 29, 2025, at approximately 2:15 p.m., the victim entered the Miami Gardens Police Department accompanied by her attorney to report an incident that occurred on October 27, 2025. At the time of the incident, the victim was employed at a local gentleman's club located within the city of Miami Gardens. According to the victim's statement, at approximately 4:15 a.m. while working, she was approached by Mr. Davis. The victim was approached by Mr. Davis. The victim reported that Mr. Davis grabbed her by her back of her head, pulling her by her hair with one hand and by her throat with the other. He forcefully escorted her down a stairway and toward the parking garage while maintaining his grip on the back.
I don't know if this is the incident that they're referring to, but I believe I can recall actually seeing footage at a venue of this particular incident where he walked the female out oh my mama, I might be mistaken, but I don't think so.
Of her head. Upon reaching the parking garage, the victim reported that Mr. Davis released her, at which point she was able to run towards her coworkers for safety. The victim reported sustaining minor injuries, including visible bruising to her left arm at the time the report was made, and she sought medical attention. The victim further reported that she has known Mr. Davis since 2022, and they were previously involved in an intimate relationship for approximately 5 months, which ended about a month prior to the incident. She stated she had blocked all forms of communication with Mr. Davis after the relationship ended. During the course of the investigation, lead detective Gary Florencio obtained and reviewed video surveillance footage that corroborates key elements of the victim's statement. As a result of
this must be that incident. They got the footage. I don't know if he could pay his way out of this one. He might be in trouble, y'all. Oh, my mama.
Diligent and hard work of our Special Victims Unit, an arrest warrant has been issued for Gervonta Bryant Davis on the following charges: battery, false imprisonment, and attempted kidnapping. The investigation determined that Mr. Davis used force to restrain and attempt to remove the victim from the location against her will. The victim was only able to escape when Mr. Davis released his hold to retrieve his vehicle. At this time, the Miami Gardens Police Department is actively working with the United States Marshals Fugitive Task Force to locate and apprehend Mr. Davis.
Miami Gardens Police and U.S. Marshals, they are both searching for professional boxer Gervonta Davis. Today, police announced a warrant is out for his arrest stemming from an alleged domestic violence incident that apparently happened last year.
We want to take you now to Miami Gardens with Kim Nguyen with more.
Miami Gardens police announced a warrant for the arrest of professional boxer Gervonta Davis. He's now facing 3 serious charges that police say stem from a domestic violence incident in October.
Battery, false imprisonment, and attempted kidnapping.
Police say on October 27th, a woman claimed Davis grabbed her by her hair and throat while she was at work at a gentleman's club in Miami Gardens.
Pulling her by her hair with one hand and by her throat with the other. He forcefully escorted her down a stairway and toward the parking garage while maintaining his grip on the back of her head.
At some point, the woman told officers that Davis released her and she was able to escape.
She was able to run towards her co-workers for safety.
The alleged victim reported the incident to police 2 days later with visible bruises on her arm. Police say the woman stated that she had been in an intimate relationship with Davis for 5 months, which ended about 1 month before the incident.
She stated she had blocked all forms of communication with Mr. Davis after the relationship ended.
Davis was arrested in July for a separate domestic violence case involving the mother of his children. In 2022, he was arrested in Fort Lauderdale, accused of hitting a woman in the head. In both cases, charges were dropped.
Gardens with the allegations against Davis.
When you wear fingernail polish and keep getting caught up in these type of situations and act like you're really not comfortable in the boxing ring no more, I gotta say you on some punk shit.
Chelsea.
And guys, this happened back in October, according to Miami.
Just imagine this nigga stopped, took a knee in the middle of a boxing match because he had some grease and sweat in his eye. And not saying it didn't burn, I've experienced it. But we've seen so many boxers with hair, jerry curls, all type of shit, never do that. And now when you see that, it just reminds me of somebody that run around and be a bitch and try to manhandle and treat women in a certain fashion.
Gardens Police Department, the ex-girlfriend told officers that Gervonta showed up to her job, which is a gentleman's club in town, and he put his hands on her. And police say that they have surveillance video that corroborates those claims. In July 2025, 3 months before this alleged incident, the boxer was arrested on a battery charge, accused of assaulting the mother of his children on Father's Day. This is video of him not speaking to cameras when he was released from TGK. The charges were dropped. In 2023, he was charged with battery, accused of slapping a woman. Florida prosecutors dropped that charge after the victim said she did not wish to proceed. In 2020, he turned himself in after this video that appears to show him grab.
This the video I was talking about, so maybe this is not the video that they saying is connected to these new charges, but this the one I was talking about.
The mother of his child out of her seat at a charity boxing game. The Baltimore Banner reports that Davis told Inside Boxing Live that he had plans to hang up his gloves at the end of last year because he has 2 daughters that he wanted to be softer and more humble for. We have reached out to his attorneys and
Yo.
Shout out Big Ant, the spokesman, Urban Politicians TV, stay on your pivot at all times. If you want to hear his commentary,
get to YouTube,
you can go over
be
to
ready
his
for
channel
that. Most
and
definitely,
check
man.
it
We
out.
got more coming for shit, so stay on your pivot.
I want to appreciate him. I just wanted to get the story, the news story, and so we can just reflect on it ourselves. It's not much you can say other than where there's smoke, there's fire. I don't know how many times I heard outside the ring off camera, he loses his temper and gets into it with men physically, so that's another bad look. But I believe Mayweather did some time for some type of domestic violence as well, but when it came to T.I. out in public, he's has so much control over his temper. I don't know what it is with these boxers, man, but it's not a good look for Tank. Oh, my mama. Still wishing the best. I don't know Yeah, I mean, maybe he need to go sit down a little bit, man. You out here bullying females and you got daughters. If that's not enough motivation to teach you to keep your hands to yourself, if you don't have enough to lose, then yeah, I don't know what else it's going to take, unless it's going to take a man to really get in that ass, or a few of them, some brothers and cousins and uncles. I don't know. Keep your hands to yourselves and off women, boy.
Por favor, abre a porta do elevador. Eu tô com um pouquinho de medo, mas eu sei que o Senhor cuida de mim. Amém.
Neighborhood Nip Hustle. Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.